Now, what we're going to be learning, we're probably going to have about 24 lessons. So we're going to go from zero, using zero to hero, using one of the most powerful and completely free tools in networking, which is Cisco Packet Tracer. So that by the end of the course, you'll have skills just to be able to have practical experience for CCNA or network engineering. And most importantly, you'll be able to build a real enterprise network from scratch, right? Now, I've got, if we look here, before we can continue, I've got this image. So this is the image of Elpda Solutions Enterprise Network. So 3 cities, Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban, connected across a South African, like a wide area network. So I think by the last lessons, you will have to build every single part of this from VLAN to VPN. So, but first we need to install a tool, and then to install a tool, you'll be going to Netcat. Let me just go back there. So you'll be going to netacad.com, and then you just need to sign up for an account there. So this is a Cisco Networking Academy website. Packet Tracer is completely free, but you need Cisco Net Academy account to download it, right? So also the account is actually for free. You just click sign in on the top right corner there, and then if you don't have an account yet, then you sign up and register with your email address. So you must just use your Gmail or any email that you check regularly. So once you've verified your email and you've logged in, and then you can check on the resources menu. So if we just click somewhere here, and then we check on the learning catalog or learning resources, then we can there's a PDF that you can download. So there's literally all the resources that can actually help you. So you'll see the download options and things like that for Windows if you want to download the Packet Tracer. All right. Now, once you've downloaded it, you just need to open your Packet Tracer. Okay, let's just close this image, and then it's going to ask you to sign in. So you click on the green sign in button, and then you sign in with the account that you've created. Right. So now, if we look in the Packet Tracer, let me just give you a quick grand tour before we build anything. So this is this big white area here that you see in the middle of the workspace. This is where you drag and drop all your network devices and connect them with cables. Down here on the bottom left, you have a device library. So these little icons represents different types of network equipment. So let me show you how they're organized. You'll see here the 2 rows of icons at the very bottom. The top row is the devices category. So the top row is the devices category, and the bottom row is a specific devices category, like switches, routers, and you can actually say. So let's say if I want to put a router, then I can select, or if I want to put a switch, and then I can actually select the switches. All right. So the first icon, the one that looks like a cylinder with arrows on it, this one here. So these are our routers. Now at the bottom row, you see model like 4331, 4321, 1941, 2905, and 2911. So for this course, we'll mostly use 2901 router. Okay, it's just great it's a great all-rounder, and it just matches what most enterprises will actually use. And then the second icon, which is this one here, the switches, is so you will see models like 2960, 3560, and then we'll use 2960 for an access layer switch, and 3560 where we need a layer 3 multi-layer switch. And then further along, your end devices. So we've got, if we check there on the end devices, let's just click end devices. Then we've got PCs, we've got laptops, we've got servers, we've got tablets, printers. So this is where our end users actually live on the network. So and then here on this lightning bolt, these are our cables. So this is connections. This is where you select your cables. The most important ones are copper straight through, which is the solid black line, right? And then for connecting PCs to switch, and then copper crossover, the dash line for connecting similar devices like switch to switch, and then a serial DCE, that jagged line for WAN links between routers. All right, now let me just quickly show you how we add devices on the space. So let's say if we want to add let's say we want to add a PC, so we can just drag it on the space, and then if we want to add say a switch, then we can just drag it. And then let's say if we want to add a router, then we can just drag it into the space as well. And then of course we can just connect using the connection. So we can PC, so we can choose a port, and then we can also choose a port. So we want to use the fast Ethernet. So basically here I'm just connecting the PC to the switch, right? And then I can also connect the switch to the router there. So that's how we can actually connect. All right, so I mean, if you move your mouse up to the canvas, you see the cursor changes to the router icon. You click anywhere on the canvas to place the router or something like that. All right. So there it is. So I've got a PC, and then I've got a switch, and then I've got a router all connected. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna just end here for today.